Assalamu alaikum students. In this lesson I will describe about the transpiration. So are you able to observe the water vapors that are present on the inner side of this polythene bag? I had covered the aerial parts of this plant 5 hours before to show you that what is transpiration. So are you able to observe the water vapors on the surface of these leaves? So this is transpiration. Transpiration is the loss of water from the plant surface through evaporation. This loss may occur through stomata in the leaves which are present on the lower side of the leaves. Stomatas are present here. This loss may occur through the cuticle present on leaf epidermis and through special openings called lenticels present in the stem of some plants. So these are lenticels. Most transpiration occurs through stomata and is called stomatal transpiration. Roughly 90% of the water that enters a plant is lost through transpiration. These mesophyll cells provide a large area for evaporation. Water is drawn from this xylem into these mesophyll cells, from where this water makes a thin water film with the walls of mesophyll cells. From here, the water evaporates in the air spaces of leaves. These are the water vapors which are moving in the air spaces of the leaves, and then they are moving toward this stoma. And here are the guard cells. This is upper epidermis. These are mesophyll cells. These are water vapors. This is lower epidermis, and this is xylem. This is stoma, and these are guard cells. During daytime, most plants keep their stomata open and close them at night. It is the responsibility of this stoma to regulate transpiration through the actions of guard cells. The two guard cells of a stoma are attached to each other at ends. The inner concave sides of guard cells that enclose a stoma are thicker than the outer convex sides. When these guard cells get water and become turgid, their shapes are like two beans, and the stoma between them opens. When guard cells lose water, they become flaccid. Their inner sides touch each other and stoma closes. So inner sides of these guard cells are touching each other. In chapter 4 we have studied the concentration of cellulose glucose in guard cell is responsible for the opening and closing of stomata. Recent studies have revealed that this light causes the movement of potassium ions from epidermal cells into guard cells. Water follows these ions and enters guard cells. Thus their turgidity increases and stoma opens. As the day progresses, guard cells make glucose and become hypertonic, so water stays in them. At night, the stomata are closed. At the end of the day, potassium ions flow back from these guard cells to the epidermal cells, and the concentration of glucose also falls. Due to it, water moves to the epidermal cells and guard cells lose turgor. It causes the closure of stoma. Now I will describe about the factors affecting the rate of transpiration. It's too hot today. The higher temperature reduces the humidity of surrounding air and also increases the kinetic energy of water molecules. In this way, it increases the rate of transpiration. I mean to say, if there would be high temperature, then transpiration from the surfaces of these leaves would be high. The rate of transpiration doubles with every rise of 10 degrees Celsius in temperature, but very high temperatures 40 to 45 degrees Celsius cause closure of stomata, so transpiration stops and plant does not lose the much needed water. It is 13th of August today, so there is monsoon season in Kashmir. It means that there would be high humidity in the atmosphere, and humidity is the amount of water vapors in the atmosphere. In humid air, the rate of diffusion of water vapors is reduced in plants and the rate of transpiration is low, because in humid air there is an increase in water vapor concentration. So the loss of water vapors from this surface will be low, because air contains a great amount of water vapors already. Now the air is dry, water vapors will diffuse more quickly from the surface of mesophyll cells into the leaf air spaces and then from air spaces to the outside. This increases the rate of transpiration. So I have discussed about humidity, that if there would be high humidity in the air, then the rate of transpiration will be low. And if the temperature is high, then rate of transpiration is high. But at high temperatures, 40 to 45 degrees Celsius, there would be closure of stomata. Now I will discuss about the air. Wind carries away the evaporated water from leaves and it causes an increase in the rate of evaporation from the surfaces of mesophyll. When air is still, the rate of transpiration is reduced. I mean to say that if there is wind which is moving, then rate of transpiration will be high. And now the air is still, then rate of transpiration will be low. Now I will discuss about the leaf surface area. This leaf has less surface area, so the transpiration will be low. But this leaf has large surface area and transpiration will be high from the surface of these leaves. Now I will discuss about transpiration is a necessary evil. It means that transpiration is potentially harmful process, but it is unavoidable. Transpiration may be harmful because it causes wilting. So here you can watch the wilting of this plant. Here the transpiration is causing desiccation and this plant is going to die in next few days. due to excessive transpiration. In extremely dry conditions, this transpiration is extremely harmful to the plant. On the other hand, transpiration is necessary too. It creates a pulling force called transpiration pull, which is responsible for the conduction of water and salts from roots to the aerial parts of the plant body. When water transpires from the surfaces of plant, then it leaves a cooling effect. This is especially important in warmer environments. Moreover, the wet surfaces of leaf cells allow gaseous exchange. There is strong evidence that even mild water stress results in reduced growth rate in plants. So that was all about transpiration, lenticels, stomatal transpiration, and significance of transpiration. I hope this lecture was a good source of information about transpiration and transpiration pull as well. Thank you and have a nice day.